Hello everyone and welcome to the Telegram.com. Thanks for joining us. I'm Robin Short, sports editor of the Telegram, and joining me is Brendan McCarthy, our AHL beat guy. We're here to talk about what else but the AHL. Brendan, I think if you listen closely enough, you can hear the whispers. Is there a Calder Cup in the St. John's Ice Caps' future?
Well, certainly there's Calder Cup playoffs in the future. As for a Calder Cup, there's some pretty tough opponents in the league right now. I think Norfolk just won 16 straight, and they're in the same conference as the Ice Caps. So, looking down the road, that's a potential problem. Maybe the first problem they're going to face in the playoffs, and they will make it. I think their magic number is about 9 or 10 right now. Maybe that first round. It's a 5-game series. Anything can happen in a short series, and you don't know your opponent yet. It's on the conference basis, 1 to 8 on the seeding. So they're waiting to see who they play. But they're built for the playoffs, no doubt about it.
Yeah, they certainly had. They were boosted recently with the additions of Brock Trotter and Ray Sawada. Entering this Paddy's Day weekend series, the Ice Caps are 5 of 6, 5 wins in their last 6 games. They're looking very strong. But as you know, Brendan, they say that the team that wins in the playoffs is the team with the best goaltender. Right now they're going with a 2-man rotation. David Abisher, who hasn't played a little bit lately, he's nursing some minor injuries. Eddie Pasquale's been getting the start. You mentioned Norfolk, Dustin Tokarski playing very well. What do you think about the Ice Caps goaltending?
I think they're all right goaltending wise, but I think, as you said, you need one guy right now to grab the job and hold on to it. Right now it's Pasquale, but by default, because as you mentioned, Abisher's hurt. Eddie Pasquale made a 6th straight start, which I think is the longest run for a goaltender for the Ice Caps this year, and he's done pretty well. He had a shutout last night, albeit 12 shots, very easy game for him. But I think the team. And when I say the team, the players, you know yourself from playing, that in the dressing room, you want one guy that you know is going to be your guy, thick and thin, and they've got 20 or so games to figure that out. But they have to do it.
Yeah, I like their roster from the first line to the fourth line. They've got a nice combination of skill and grit. I think the buzzword these days that they use the term sandpaper. The Ice Caps have that. Their defense is looking pretty strong. Some unsung heroes here. Travis Ramsey quietly playing a real effective season. But I think if there is a question mark, and if you can use that term question mark, it would be the goaltending. Eddie Pasquale really is untested in playoff mode. Abisher, some games you don't know what you're getting from Abisher. But one thing's for certain, Brendan, I think it's safe to say that this team will be prepared for the playoffs. Keith McCambridge, when his team hits the ice, they know exactly what they had to do. It's been spelled out for them.
Yeah, the players talk about it all the time. And I think you're right. I think they have a plan. You mentioned before, I think they have a defense. I think that'll go a long way in maybe figuring out the goaltending, especially, and understand that Derek Meach, who was only here for a brief period before he hurt his knee, is supposed to be back by the end of the month. They loved him in the short time he was here. He's a veteran. He can help a lot in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's another mechanism, Derek Meach. He is a National Hockey League player. Folks, thanks for clicking in. This is the first of what's hopefully will be many videos on the Telegram.com.